Let's review what is the purpose of this device that is part of the SD-WAN network topology that is known as the validator, that was formerly known as the vBOND. When a 1H device wakes up, the first thing it will try to do is trying to become part of an SD-WAN network. So the first step will be asking permission to a validator. So it will locate the appropriate validator to communicate with. I'm not going to go into the process of how this device finds out exactly what is the validator it should communicate with. So for the time being, just assume that this 1H device has found this validator in order to ask permission to become part of a particular SD-WAN network. So the first thing that they will do will be establishing DTLS or TLS tunnel between them. It is encrypted tunnel and based on UDP. So at that point, the validator will have to make sure this is a secure device that has the appropriate permissions in order to be part of this SD-WAN network. So it will look into the wide list of serial numbers that it should have beforehand in order to locate the serial number of this device. If that is correct, it will also validate a correct certificate installed in this device. If all those things check out, then the device is authenticated, and the next thing that the validator will do will be letting this device know what are the list of managers and controllers that exist in this SD-WAN network. So at that point in time, this 1H device will be aware of the existence of these two other boxes. The validator will also inform these other two boxes that a new SD-WAN device has been authenticated into the network, so the manager and the controller are aware of the existence of this SD-WAN device as well. The other main function of the validator is assisting with NAT traversal using something that is known as the Session Traversal Utilities for NAT, or STUN. This works or helps when devices are behind a NAT box. In those cases, these devices will have a pre-NAT IP address that is usually a private IP address, and a post-NAT IP address that is usually a public IP address. So when communicating with the validator will be able to notice these two IP addresses. So the validator will inform this 1H device of that fact, that this 1H device will later on communicate that information to the controller, so the controller can let other devices know what are the pre-NAT and post-NAT IP addresses that belong to this 1H. This is helpful because that will help the other devices set up an appropriate IPsec tunnel with a device that is behind a NAT box. Finally, Cisco likes to talk usually about the planes. So for the Cisco Catalyst SD-WAN solution, the orchestration plane is performed by the validator. So make sure to remember that for the exam. The validator, formerly known as the vBOND, performs the activities that belong to the orchestration plane. It will authenticate, it will send a list of managers and controllers to the 1H, and it will send also a list of authenticated devices to the managers and controllers. It will assist also with NAT traversal using Session Traversal Utilities for NAT. Those are the activities that belong to the orchestration plane. That's it.